place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
Welcome back to the morning show on Tobago Updates Television. I am Adanna Combie and we're at 7:53 a.m. So if you're getting to work for 8 a.m., you should be pulling into the parking lot to get there on time to earn an honest day's pay. Yes, okay, viewers, we continue conversations this morning in studio with our guest, and we're speaking with Mr. LEROY George, and he is cast member of the Tobago Drama Guild, and we're talking about blood money. Now, when you hear the term blood money, you're thinking all sorts, but I'm going to give you a brief insight before he starts speaking. Blood Money is a tragic comedy, and it's written in the language of the people. What is the language of the people? It's set in a fictional yet familiar village that could be on any Caribbean island, and it's suggested by the nuances of the rich local vernacular. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Miss Adanna. How are you doing today?
I am well, thanks. I'm well, thank you. Thank you so much for coming. And of course, we're talking Blood Money.
Yes.
It's a drama coming out from the Tobago Drama Guild.
Yes.
And of course, it sounds already so very rich, in content. So we want to get some insight into this drama. What is the genesis behind it, the reason for it, and what we can expect coming out of it?
Well, you could expect to see it as soon as the 27th and the 28th, that weekend in April. And at 7 p.m., we're going to be doing it in Lowlands at the Drama Guild facility, just in case anybody's wondering where that is. You know where Magdalena Grand have their entrance right there on the main road right there? Just turn in on the other side of the road, first right. And you're there at the Drama Guild. And it's a play, it's a drama, as you said. And it seeks to look at what motivates people, human beings, when it comes to their insecurities, etc., as they try to rise up on the socioeconomic ladder that we as human beings create for ourselves, and all the tragic things that could happen as a result of that.
So what are some of the actions people take, to get on that same ladder, because, we talk about equal opportunity and equality, but is it available to all? So what are some of the things people tend to do that are kind of off the books to get themselves up that ladder?
As you talk about equality and equity and all of that, there are sections in the play where one of the lead characters, his name is Jerome, would speak to the audience about why he does what he does from the perspective of a juvenile delinquent, a young black male juvenile delinquent in a Caribbean environment, etc. He talks about the hypocrisies that those in power tend to have, those holding all the money and all the influence tend to have over the younger ones, etc. He ends up engaging in a robbery. I don't want to give away too much, but I think I should give some, right? And during the robbery, he had to throw away his bag at some point, and a lady finds it, and she wants to climb up the socioeconomic ladder, and so she doesn't do what is right, etc. And a couple people end up dying, hence the name Blood Money.
The drama in this, and sometimes when we think about it, our society really is sort of top-heavy.
Yes.
Right? All the richness is at the top. And so people will do what it takes.
Yep.
Whether they're right or they're wrong, they'll do what it takes to get a piece of the pie.
Yes.
Right? Because the ones on the top want all, and the people at the bottom thinking, well, you're having and I'm not. And I'm assuming that this is what this is about in terms of...
And it even addresses how persons who would have come from the bottom find themselves in the top. There's a character who recently ran into some legal money, proper money, etc., and doesn't want to leave his community because he's in love with his community, but his wife isn't feeling as safe. And they look at the dynamics between male and females in the same society, etc., because she, being a woman, probably feels more unsafe than him as a big, strong guy, etc.
Who can defend himself, yes.
He ended up dying and leaving his wife as a widow and all of that.
This sounds
it's real fun.
It sounds so like real life, dramatic, yes, but there are certain things that you can identify with from what you've said so far in this drama. So it will be really interesting for persons to, to go out there and support this initiative and to see from your perspective as the Drama Guild, how these things play out in our society. So remind us again when this is happening.
So you're looking at the weekend of the 27th and the 28th of next month, right? It's going to be happening at 7 p.m. on both days, right? You could contact Cheryl Yuzoro, who wrote the play, right? Or you could contact Sheena also, or you can contact myself, right? The numbers for Cheryl and Sheena is at the bottom of your screen right now. My number will be 750-8369. Or if you know any of the other cast members, like for instance, we have Amanda Gregg, we have Antonio, we have Andel Franklin, we have myself, we have my wife Jewel Green George. A lot of people know her, president of the Tobago Writers Guild, and we have so much other. We have Nicole Moses, etc. If you know any of the cast members, we'll all have tickets, and you could come to see it. $100 for adults, general public, and if you happen to be a student, then it'll be $75, but that is the advance tickets. If you come on the night, you're not paying $150 if you pay at the door, but you could come and pay at the door. We wouldn't mind the extra $50 at all.
But how do you verify that I'm a student? If I turn up there and I say I'm a student?
Man, we're a trusting population. If you look smart,
right.
you see,
All right, okay.
We see the ambition.
So this is something I'm very interested in, and I'd love to see how it unfolds and, you know, how it is played out on the stage. And so I just want to encourage our viewers out there to support this initiative, Blood Money. You can see some elements there of real life situations. It might not be your life, but the life of somebody in your community or something you might have seen. And as it mentions, it spans the entire culture of the Caribbean. So you might see something that is relative to someone that you know somewhere out there. So I want to encourage you to go out and, you know, participate in this event and just take in what the skills and the talents, as he said, is written by Cheryl Uzuro. So you know there's skill there, there's talent there. Let's support our local talent right here in Tobago and give them that measure of support. In closing, is there anything else you'd like to share with our viewers?
And everybody, just to put on the brand there, because everybody know when Tabiti Smart is the director of anything, that means we practicing every single day and it's going to be perfect. So don't worry about anything mediocre. Tabiti Smart, director, writer, Cheryl is one of the best writers out here, etc. And you guys probably know one or two members from the cast. We're pretty talented individuals. This is my first time being involved in the arts in this form, but they whip me into shape pretty quickly. Yeah.
Right, I'm happy to hear that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's happening out there at the end of April. So stay tuned for more information on that and to get your tickets as well. This is where we wrap the morning show on Tobago Updates Television. But it's not where we end our programming. We continue with Tobago Notes. And then we head on over to GMT with Candice Jackson. So we ask that you stay with us. And while you stay with us, of course, this is your opportunity to share the live, share the live, share the live.